Woohoo! We are live. This is Math 40, Elementary Algebra, Section 6.2 and 6.3. Last problem, party time, trinomial factoring, and we are going to do our best to get this one. So this one is not an easy one, so let's dig in. There's lots to do. I'm going to go ahead and say let's do trial and error first. You don't have to do both methods, by the way. I'm showing you both methods so you can choose one. So we would not usually do it twice through. This is just a teacher thing. Let's be honest, I'm going to solve this problem every semester for the rest of my life. So it's not that you have to solve it twice. It's that I'm going to show you both methods. So we're going to start with trial and error. And trial and error says look at the first and look at the last. Okay, so the first one is 6x squared. So that could be 6x times x, or it could be 3x times 2x. Two ways to do it. That's going to complicate things. Now over here, I get 10, but I got to pay attention to that minus sign. So I got to do negatives that give me 10. So negative 10 times negative 1. And then I have to remember I have to change the order. So negative 1 times negative 10. Negative 5 times negative 2, negative 2 times negative 5. Okay, I think there are 2 here. There are 4 here. So I'm going to have 8 possibilities. Part of me thinks we should have music playing right now, but part of me thinks that that would distract from the overall feeling of hopelessness, which we really aim for in the math department. Every time someone loses the will to live, we get a toaster. Okay. So here's the thing. I promise you, as you practice, you will get better at this. I'm looking at this and realizing the way that I set it up, the correct one is actually literally the last one. So you would have to go through, if you set it up like me, if you have my luck, you would multiply through all of them. And again, this is not terrible. This is not bad for your brain. This is great. You're practicing your foiling. This is what's better. Who wouldn't want to spend all day, sorry, no plus, minus 2x plus 10, there we go. Who wouldn't want to spend all day multiplying out, with trinomials, right? Okay. How do you know if you're addicted to this little tape? I love this stuff. This little correction tape stuff. It's not quite as much fun as when I'm using the iPad and I can just erase things, but 3x minus 20x plus 10, 6x squared minus 30x minus 2x plus 10, 6x squared minus 6x minus 10x plus 10. And this one is 6x squared minus 15x minus 4x plus 10. The last one, notice 6x squared minus 19x plus 10. This is it. This is the one. So that is the one that matches our original problem. So that's trial and error. Trial and error is very basic. No bells, no whistles. You just keep trying till it works. Okay? So then I'm going to go ahead and let's use what we call the AC test method. Let's see what we can get out of this one. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you this little handout that I made. You want to find A, B, and C. You multiply A and C, that gives you a product. You look at B, that's going to give you the sum. And then you split up the polynomial. A equals 6, B equals negative 19, C equals 10. A times C is 6 times 10, which is 60. You want to find two numbers which when multiplied together give you 60. B is negative 19. You want them to add together to negative 19. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, 60. Okay, how do you multiply to get to 60? Well, first off, I know there are negative numbers running around, so I know I have to multiply negatives, right? So I'm going to do negative 60 times negative 1. Okay, negative 30 times negative 2. Negative 20 times negative 3. Negative 15 times negative 4. Wait. Whoa. Negative 60 plus negative 1 is negative 61. Negative 30 plus negative 2 is negative 32. Negative 20 plus negative 3 is negative 23. Negative 15 plus negative 4, that's why I stopped. What does that equal to? The crowd goes wild. Yay, this is our one. This is it. Yay. Okay, are we done yet? No, not even close. You have to suffer to be beautiful in math. 6x squared minus 19x plus 10. And then we split up the negative 19. So we've got 6x squared minus 15x minus 4x plus 10. Then we grouping. 6x squared minus 15x. I see an x is common. I also see a 3. 3x times 2x minus 5. Okay. I'm leading with a minus, so I got to factor out a minus. What's common to 4x and 10? 2. And I get 2x minus 5. Now notice here, I've got a plus in the middle. If I factor out a minus, that means I've still got a minus. Minus a minus gives me that plus. Did they match? They do. Yay. 3x minus 2. 2x minus 5. Is that the one we got with the AC method? That's what we got with the AC method. We did it. You guys were awesome. We finished 6.2 and 6.3. We did it. So I'm going to write up here AC method. So you get to choose trial and error, AC method. You could use a combination. You could try them both for each one. You're going to need to know how to do at least one of them. And again, I would encourage you to practice trial and error just because it does help you get faster with your math. But we are done with factoring trinomials for now. And then soon we will go into the rest of chapter 6, woohoo, which will be more techniques of factoring. I know you guys are excited. Yay!